Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I will show you how to transpose the data and then how to sort the data. To save the time, I have already uh, pre-typed it, so I'll focus on more on the concept rather than just typing the commands. Okay, so let's get started without further delay. So as you know, if you're following my video, if you'll see from the last video, I have import the pandas and then import the serial.csv, and the link should be in your descriptions to get this the data. Okay, so as in Excel, if we usually pivot the data, and this is we already covered, and then so I'm not in the last video, so I'm starting from here to transpose the data. So as you can see, so this is my data. I have shown the heading, and if we want to pivot the data, I simply have to type data frame name where my data is loaded, .t, and then .head. So once I run this command, then you can see this falling will become, right, the data is pivoted. So as the column names will come in the rows, and the data in the row goes to the columns, right, like this way. So this is how, if I want to do the describe, I can also do this, some count on the data. Now it's showing the count, uniqueness of record, and frequency. So this is the way. It's very simple and it's very powerful, the pandas, how you can do to pivot the data. The next very important thing which I want to cover in this video is how to sort the data by columns or by the data rows as well, right? So for example, let's say if I want to sort the data by the column in the ascending format, right? So right now my data is this by default: name, manufacturer, type, calories, protein, and all, right? So this is the serial informations. If I want to sort this data by the column, so basically in ascending format, so I simply have to type data frame dot sort index, and then axis 1 means sort by the columns, and then I do dot head. Rather than giving all the rows, I just want few rows. So if I just go and run this command again, so this will basically sorted my data. So now my data is coming as calories, carb, carbs, fat, and so on, right? So this is how the data is coming. So this data is now sorted by the column in ascending format, if I by default, right? So if I want to give next, rather than ascending and descending, I want the weights first and later. So all I have to do, I need to copy the same command, but then I have to pass this argument, right? So as you can see, by default ascending is true, right? So I have to make this ascending put false as the argument, so it will be shown here. So once I run this, then my data frame will be in the descending order, right? So you say W comes, then V, and all. Okay, so this way I have shown you how to sort the data by the columns. The next is, if I want to now not only sort the data by the columns, I'm more interested in to sort the data by its one of the columns, right? So not just the column shifting, I want the rows or this data inside the values I want to sort by any of the one columns, right? So for example, if I want to sort this time the data by a single column, for example sugar, right, and in the descending format, as ascending is false, then if I use the function called sort values, and then I'll put by in the code. I'll give the name of the sugar, the column names, which is this one, and then ascending, I'm saying ascending is false, and then dot head. So if I do this and run enter, you see my data is sorted. So now 15 is the highest sugar amount, which is smacks, and then 14, and so on. I can also do this by not one, by the multiple columns, so that is easily shown here. So if sort by the multiple column, for example, let's say if I run this, so instead of just one column, you can put comma and another column. So I give sugar and potash. So basically it's giving higher sugar, and then next level is, it's just more like a sort by function in the Excel, right? Sugar and then potash, right? So sugar is 15, and then it picks the similar high level on the potash, right? So which is coming 260, which is normal. If I want to sort by other way, so to show that this function is clearly working, so you can also do any other way, right? So let's say potash and then sugar, right? So here where the potash is higher, seems like the sugar is lower as well, okay? But I'll keep the other way, okay? So basically what it's doing is taking the first column, descending format, then it's taking the second column, and so on, and then I can add as many column I want, but just the comma separated. So simple as like this, right? So this way I have shown you how to sort the data by the column, and how to transform the data, pivot the data, and hopefully this is a very important stuff which needed in day to day when we run the data into the pandas, right? So yeah, so thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe, help me reach the 1000 subscriber goal, and gives a thumbs up, and put a comments if whatever you like it, or any other future video you want me to see. In the more advanced level, we'll go into the more deeper as well. Thank you for watching. See you in next videos soon. Bye for now.